Hey everyone, welcome to morning 2 of the caffeine and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, dopamine detox. It's currently 12:43 in the afternoon. And I tried to record this. I woke up at like 7 to feed the cats and all that, and I just couldn't function. So I went back to bed for another like 5 hours, dude. It was terrible. Like I filmed this, I looked like a zombie. Now I'm a bit more normal, but yeah, it's been I don't know what to say. Rough. Uh, rough isn't. It is the word. Yeah. So I got a lot done yesterday. I want to talk about yesterday because something very interesting happened, which is I got um I got more sleep than I normally do. But did the sun just come out more? God damn. So I got more sleep than I normally do, like a lot more, like 3 hours uh more than I usually do. But I got the same amount of work done yesterday as I do on an average day with caffeine. So watching that happen, I'm kind of like double set on my ways because I know, like, regardless about um, caffeine and dopamine, more caffeine. I know regardless that caffeine's bad for you. You know, at least in my opinion. I'm only 21, and I know how to Google things really well. Um, I know caffeine's really bad for you, and so no matter what, this is a worthy sacrifice. But the way that yesterday went down, like I definitely want to figure out after this whole detox is over, where where a good balance of um, digital. What am I trying to say? Like digital short-term entertainment. That's the word. Short-term entertainment is because, like yesterday, I told myself, all right, no short-term dopamine type things, right? And for the most part, I did that. Like I noticed I was trying to go to other things and it just wasn't happening. So I was like, okay. I watched a couple of YouTube videos that were sort of educational, sort of not, you know. But I would consider them as like short-term dopamine hit, right? And um, with that being said, I felt like I was definitely like there was a couple times where I could have played some like a set aside an hour or a half an hour or 2 hours, I don't know, to like play a video game just to relax. And it would have definitely, I think, made my day a bit better. Um, I also like, but there was other things where I was more focused on my work. I appreciated things more. You know, I like was eating my food and I had a clear idea of how certain videos want to go. Like this video, I'm gonna have an easier time filming it because I was eating my breakfast both times today because I had two breakfasts. Um, and I kind of just like thought about what I wanted to say, and it was like I wasn't getting distracted. It was like, you know what, I want to say this, and it was just kind of like easier to, you know, sit down and film this video without saying nothing because it's like I know, you know. But yesterday was like I don't know, I felt like I had a very clear head. I'm a dreamer, right? When I sleep at night, I have dreams and they're never like consistent. I'm the one that dreams of like the weirdest stuff happening, right? Um and I just had so many vivid dreams. And I witnessed them longer. So what I mean by that is usually on average, I would guess that I go through about 5 to 15 minutes of dreaming, like throughout the entire night that I vividly remember. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, it's like 5 to 15 minutes of dreaming, right? This time, no, 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 no. I had a whole 15-minute dream. So I set my alarm for a 30-minute nap, right? After I took a 90-minute nap. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna set this alarm, and I had this dream, and usually what happens when I wake up out of a dream is I become super self-conscious, and then I just, wake up. I was having this dream. It was a really basic dream. It all took place at like a shopping center, and I was just there. Like, nothing. It wasn't weird. Nothing like happened. Literally, I watched a couple. I don't even know what you say. A couple of boomers go into a jewelry store, and I sat there and consciously wondered why they were gonna buy stuff. I built an entire world sitting at this jewelry store thinking of why these people. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like an antique store. They're probably here to shop, and a lot of people don't go to these shops anyways and don't buy anything. And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? This isn't real. Like, and I kind of was like, this dream's been going on for a while. I might have slept through my alarm. Then bam, I wake up. I check my alarm. It's only been 15 minutes. And I had a dream that I was like, man, I've slept for like an hour or two. And it's like, my mind is just so clear. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I'm tired. Like, I woke up after, okay, guys, 14 hours of sleep until I feel functional. Okay? Which you might think, oh, that's pretty nice for you. No. It's 14 hours of sleep to feel like I got an okay 7. So, this morning I woke up, and it was one of those mornings where you just gotta wake up. Like, this is after my first instance of waking up and feeling like complete trash. So I woke up at like 12 today, okay? And I just dragged myself out of bed, fed the cats lunch because it was their lunchtime, and kind of like made breakfast, and then started feeling like, okay, I can get at least some stuff done today, right? And it sucks. But just seeing how much work I got done yesterday under the conditions of not having caffeine, not looking at YouTube videos, feeling like complete and utter trash, sometimes feeling sad because I'm missing out on music or whatever. I got a lot done. And so, yeah, I think I definitely am going to find a good balance of things after this is all done, because it's like I could see some things where I'm like, what's a good, like driving, okay, down the road is stressful for me, and listening to a podcast or music helps me take my mind off the stressful part of it, so that'll probably stay. And definitely like video games outside of my streams on Rainbow Six will definitely be I'm a gamer. That's what I do in my spare time. Which the more that I play video games, the more I'm convinced that they've taught me more life skills than I've ever thought, man. I'm just convinced by it at this point. I might be a madman. Get the tinfoil hats, but yeah. Overall, I feel like trash. Today I feel better now that I got I guess enough sleep. I don't know. But it's going to be, I understand why people say this is hell. It's because if you don't have a flexible schedule like me, or you haven't set aside 1 or 2 weeks to actually deal with this, or, you work a 9 to 5, or because of your business, you don't have flexible work hours, like, this borderline would be impossible for you to do. Just because of how, like, I'm sitting here right now looking at the camera. I couldn't even do that, man. Like, it was difficult for me to spread butter on my toast. And now I'm just like I could feel myself while recording the video this morning at 7 a.m. like doing this, falling asleep, and like, ugh. And I had to just like it was bad. So yeah, I definitely am going to continue on with this, though. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's no other way to do this. So, and it kind of helps with the dopamine detox because, I don't have that 5 extra hours where it's like, what do I do with this time, And it helps that I'm getting the heavy lifting done over the weekend when a lot of the people that I was going to hiring, we don't work on the weekend, so they're submitting all their things on Monday and all that Still, my phone's gonna drop. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. It's progress, you know? It's progress. It's gonna take a couple weeks, but I'm vibing, man. Yesterday I was definitely vibing and just, it was, my mind, even though I was tired and I felt shot, I had a very clear mind and I was able to get a lot done. I surprised myself at the end of the day at how much I got done. And how good I felt about it too. I didn't tell you guys about that. I felt good about getting stuff done. Because I don't remember which video I talked about. I probably said this day I was gonna turn on some music when I cooked dinner last night, and I was like, do I really want to listen to this crap again? And I never thought about that before. I always thought I needed to have music, not do I want to listen to music. And I was like, I don't want to listen to music. And I just kind of enjoyed myself cooking. And yeah, there was no music or no YouTube video, no podcast to listen to. But it was like that empty space in my brain, because I was cooking stuff I'd cooked a bunch before. That empty space in my brain was filled with business ideas and videos I wanted to make, and how I want to explain things differently, and a project that's coming up in 2 months is I got to figure out what I want to do for my 5-year anniversary of this YouTube channel. So ideas are coming in there, and it's just I don't know, the empty space, even though it's not, oh, well, you're cooking, you got to have something for your brain to do. My brain's just doing its thing and, coming up with ideas and stuff. And so it felt good. It definitely felt good. Music will not get cut out for my entire life. I'm not going ham on that. You need music. I'm pretty sure music's objectively healthy for you or something. I don't remember. I'm not a scientist. Look it up for yourself. But yeah, overall, it's a good thing. And well, today is just gonna be basically it's 1 p.m. now. Today's just gonna be working until I go to sleep again, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna feel like I have really, really short days, but long term, it's worth the sacrifice. It's worth the couple of weeks of kind of feeling like trash that I have to go through to deal with this. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm feeling awesome about it. I definitely think this will help me when I play in esports, because my brain will be clear. It'll be clear, and I'll get naturally tired versus a caffeine crash. That's probably the best way to describe it, is instead of feeling tired all day, there's different stages. If you ever have a caffeine crash, it kind of goes and it felt like I was at the bottom of a caffeine crash this morning. And today, it's just been a constant, for about an hour now, it just felt like a constant at the very top of a caffeine crash. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna go get to work, and that's it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are learning some things along the way, watching me put myself through complete hell. Yeah, I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer. The mail hasn't come yet, and I haven't gotten my gaming mouse today yet, so when I get that mouse, I will be streaming probably more, because I'm spending less time on other things, like watching YouTube video and not taking naps, and instead spending 90 minutes in the bed watching YouTube videos. All right. Yeah. I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and I will see you guys in the next one.